Hi guys, Toga here. In today's video, we will be going over the Scav loot run, specifically the Scav customs stash run. Without further ado, let's crack straight into it. The first thing you want to do when you load in, check the time, check the extracts you have. Since we spawn on this side of the map near Crossroads, we're going to go to Scav checkpoint to hit all the stashes. Hopefully I can do more videos like this, and I'll try and stream more on my Twitch. My link will be in the description. So as we come along here, it's right in this blue container in front of us. Always want to check your ammo. It's a good habit to get into whenever you spawn in on a scav, because sometimes you can get really good ammo. Right inside in the corner, our first stash. Didn't get anything too crazy. Not too bad though. I'm just going to speed this part up because this is the Christmas tree event and it's no longer in the game, so it's not super relevant, but basically always looted that guy if you see him on. So if you pretend we just came out of the crate, the first stash, you see that the bus station green wall is to our right. We just have to follow that to the next stash. Second stash right here next to this tree and the piece of wood. A little lineup I do as I'm looting this is that there's the corner of the two green walls. If you look right at the corner of the green walls and walk forward about 15 feet, you'll hit the stash if you look on the floor. And this stash is pretty good. And the third stash is immediately turn right and follow this green wall. Make sure it's a actual scav and not a player scav gonna kill me. Right in this tire on this pipe. Again, nothing too crazy in this stash. As we go to the next stash, it is right behind the new gas station. Want to make sure it's an actual scav, not a player scav. Gonna shoot me in the back. This one's a little bit of a hike. Just follow the train tracks to the back of the new gas station. Once we get to the back, we'll follow this metal fence along until it meets the concrete wall. And right in the corner where they meet is your fourth stash. This one, unfortunately, had nothing. Someone already looted, which is not too uncommon on this stash route. Now, the fifth one is right up this hill. I found that it's very rare for people to loot these spawns while I'm doing the stash run. Sometimes one or two are taken, but normally the vast majority of them are just free for you to take. And I found anything from lions to level 5 armor and anything in between. Now as we go up this hill, there's this little blue fence in the back that's a little broken. And right in between the bush and the blue fence is stash number 5. So in this one we find toothpaste and a book. Pretty good. 40k for the book on the flea market or therapist. Right here, I'm just debating if I want to drop anything. My philosophy when I do the scav run is to always fill my backpack up. It's always easier to drop stuff than go and scour the map for an extra slot. So it's always better just to fill up your backpack, and you can always drop stuff as you go along the other stashes. Now, the sixth stash is right by military checkpoint. We just got to head down this hill now. It's not actually in the extract part, but it's just to the right of it. As we come down, right next to this blue dumpster to the right. Next stash. And we find pretty good helmet. Ooh, and a syringe. That's really good. Fuel conditioner. That is amazing. The next stash is immediately straight in front of you. It's in a bush next to the wall. You'll see once we get there. The stashes 7, 8, 9, and 10 are all within a very close vicinity of each other. Once you know the right way, they're kind of like a square almost on the map. You don't really have to worry about the time at this point. If you have anywhere from 3.5 to 3 minutes, if you know the route by the back of your hand, you should be fine. Just come over this hill. Always look at the sniper scav in case he's dead, because sometimes people kill him and they don't actually loot him, so you get some free gear from there too. So stash number 7 is right here in this bush, right next to the wall. Thought I heard something. Wanted to make sure no one was there. But it's right in this bush, right here, right on the bottom. Balaclava, bolts, that's always good. Pretty nice gun. You see here, I'm debating, what do I need personally, and what do I already have? So bolts worth more than the key than I already have. Did not need the car pack or the water bottle or the balaclava, as I already have plenty of those. And those are the cheapest things out of everything I have, so there's no point in taking those. Stash number 8 is immediately to the left of this hole in the wall, right by admin gate. Right in the corner. If you do have this as an extract on your scav, it does get tricky to loot this one. Just walk back and forth, and you can reset the timer when you loot it. Luckily, we don't have that for this run. Backpack is honestly really bad, but the G-phone is really nice, so I'll take the G-phone. Need it for a quest later on. And the grenade, just in case, and it's worth a lot more. Now, I always try and run to the 10th and 11th stash on this little divot. I feel more protected if I run on the divot in case somebody were to shoot at me. I can always duck to cover. The next stash is right up here in this bush. Now, if you're having trouble finding it, walk around until you hear some wood. Luckily, I was able to find it really quickly this time. This is already turning out to be a great stash. 20k for the water bottle, 10k for the rec battery. Always equip things. You always want to save your inventory space, so you always want to equip things. Again, didn't choose the rec battery because at the time the ornaments were worth a lot more to me. Now our last stash is right behind this building over here. Right under these pipes. Take a sharp left with the pole coming down, or the concrete slab, and it's right behind that. The last stash. And unfortunately, this one did not have anything worth it. But all the other stashes made up for this, which is the great thing about this stash run. Now we're just going to head to extract since we have Scav checkpoint. Get out of here and see how much loot we got. As you can see, it only took 10 minutes and 39 seconds to get through all these stashes. I'll speed everything up so that way no one thinks I'm cheating and adding loot that shouldn't have been added. But we'll walk through exactly on the map of customs the route I took. As I get everything put away here. But as you can see, we have 4.3 million. That is our starting number. And then I'll fast forward it right now. We spawned in right about here. And then ran into the forest, or the woods, trees, whatever you want to call it, to conceal ourselves. Hit stash number 1. Ran all the way along, following the bus wall. Our next stash. Then the third right here. Fourth, go through the first gate, watching gas station to make sure no one's there. Through the second, right where the concrete wall met the wire fence. Stash number 4. Up here, up the hill, next to the blue fence in the bush. Number 5, run down the hill, next to the blue dumpster. Or is our next one. Ran all the way down following the road. Across this little road here in the bush. It's our next one. Right through the hole in the gate. Next to admin gate is our next stash. Go all the way down this road. Right in the bush. Remember, if you can't find it, listen for stepping on wood and you're probably on top of it. And then this is our last one. And then if you hit Scav checkpoint, in the video I went all the way down around here, but you could just go right through here. Back in the hole. Done. Easy. So as you can see, we have 4.7 million, and that's excluding the car battery, which I need for a quest, and excluding the gun, which I'm also saving. So without those together, we still made over 400,000, and with that, we can easily have another 100,000 on top of that, including the mag and gun and all that. So this is honestly, I found to be the one of the safer stash runs and the safest way to make money if you're worried about that. But that's going to be it for me. Hopefully you liked the video. Like, subscribe, comment if you did. Even if you didn't like it, tell me why. Hopefully I can do more of these in the future. And if you have any recommendations, please let me know in the comments below. Maybe I could do a gun build later on. We'll see. But see you next time.